Yeah. All right, look, this is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68. It says, "And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships."
Hey, are you familiar with the story of Moses? He led his people out of Egypt.
I don't know. Right through the Red Sea.
So basically, the first time we were slaves in Egypt, right? Our people were slaves in Egypt, and the Most High rose up Moses. He went to Pharaoh and was like, the Most High saying, "Let my people go." Pharaoh wouldn't do it, so the Most High sent plagues on Egypt. And finally was like, "All right, y'all can go now." And he walked out, and Moses split the Red Sea. We walked out the first time. You know what I'm saying? But now, you got to think of it at this time, when the Most High said he's going to send us into Egypt again, in our mind, Egypt just means slavery. You know what I'm saying? Very good.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 20, verses 2. "I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage."
So Egypt is synonymous with the house of bondage. You feel me? So when he's saying this, I'm going to send you into slavery again
With ships.
with ships. The first time we walked out of Egypt, so it's not talking about the same physical place. The new place, he's going to send you into slavery on ships, right?
"By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again."
Because he told us we wouldn't see the physical captivity in that land again, right? So that's further reiterating it's going to be a different place.
"And there he shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen."
My brother, when we got off them slave ships, who were we sold to? The white folk. The white folk. The Bible just explicitly told you those are your enemies, right? Keep going.
"And no man shall buy you."
No man shall buy you. When you go into the Hebrew, which is what this is written in, that just means redeemed. No man is going to say God. We had Martin Luther King, Marcus Garvey, you know what I'm saying? Nat Turner. We had all these people. We never got out. And that's because it's a curse on our people. The only way we going to get out of here is by keeping the commandments of the Lord. So give me one. Give me verse 1.
Gotcha. One more thing, if you got $1 in your pocket, you can look at the back of it. They have pyramids on there. That's not by accident, because they know that this place spiritually is Egypt.
That's right.
That's where we at. It's no accident it's on there. But this is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 from the top. "And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that in the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth."
Right, now look, you gotta understand, this relates heavily to you. You know what I'm saying? Because your forefathers and your ancestors, the Most High was speaking to them. If you listen to what I say and you do my commandments, you're gonna be above everybody on the planet. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be my chosen people. Right? Give me verse 15, because we didn't listen. You see how we are now. You know what I'm saying? We the bottom of society. You feel me? Give me verse 15.
"But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee."
Right. In Deuteronomy chapter 28, from 15 down to 68, it's telling all the curses that our people will be under because we didn't listen. You know what I'm saying? Give me 54.
Yeah.
Now tell me who this applies. I'm gonna give you two
Y'all
scriptures.
believe in the
and tell me
Bible?
who this
Y'all
applies
believe
to.
in God?
Tell us who you think of. Right?
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 54. "So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate,
You know what I'm saying? The most chill brother, the brother that gives a sharp fist back, right?
his eyes shall be evil toward his brother."
Everybody's gonna have an evil. We gonna have an evil eye towards each other. What other nation of people remember when you walk into a store, gas station?
He gonna play this back for
You know
you.
what I'm saying? The moment you walk in, that's us. That's us. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
"And toward the wife of his bosom."
Right. Domestic violence. That's a stigma on our people, right? Keep going.
"And toward the remnant of his children, which he shall lead."
And that's single parent households. Who got that stigma on them that they gonna lead their kids? That's us. You know what I'm saying? But this is in the Bible. It's gonna describe our condition.
And they even have it in Jamaica.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yep.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 56. "The tender and delicate woman among you, which shall not adventure to set the sole of her feet upon the ground."
The most delicate woman. You know what I'm saying? All women are so royal that they're not even supposed to have their feet touching the ground. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
"For delicateness and tenderness, her eyes shall be evil toward the husband of her bosom."
Again, domestic violence. You see all the time women in the household beating on men, but the men can't do anything because what she'll do? What's she gonna do? 911. So you just gotta take it. Keep going.
"And toward her son, and toward her daughter."
Even her own children, she gonna have an issue with. You see it all the time. Women be spiteful as hell to their own children, especially their daughters and sons, and they'll be spiteful to their sons because they remind them of their father. You know what I'm saying?
and to her young one that cometh out from between her feet.
Even her own baby. You know what I'm saying? That's why some of these movies doing some of the most heinous things to these kids. Newborn. You feel me? Go to what is that, 47? Talking about the yoke of iron? Or is that 48? 48. Now tell me, you got your phone on you? Go on your phone right now on Google and look up yoke of iron. Y-O-K-E of iron. Watch you pop up. A slave. Right, now watch this. Watch this. Hey, look, watch this.
See how his chains around his neck, like this iron around his neck.
Bring it out.
Google that. Yep. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, and I'm gonna start at verse 47.
Now watch this. It's plain as day. You just searched that up, yoke of iron. And what came of us, right? Keep going.
Yeah. Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and with gladness of heart for the abundance of all things, therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee.
Right, the Most High sent these people against us because we didn't listen. Right, we didn't want to serve him with joy. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna serve our enemies. Keep going.
In hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things.
And when we gotta get food, water, get clean clothes, who we gotta go to? White man. He said that enemy that he's gonna send against us, we was gonna have to go to them for everything.
Loans,
Everything. Money,
a
any,
job,
and all things. Keep going. Watch this.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee.
A yoke of iron on our neck. Oh, who we been sold to? The white man. You know what I'm saying? He was gonna put a yoke of iron on our neck, and we got to go to him for every single thing. That perfectly describes the condition our people are in. You know what I'm saying?
A little bit more just to show the country. Verse 49. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth. A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand.
And what's this nation symbol? The animal that they have symbolized? An eagle. You know what I'm saying? The Bible is giving you everything you need to figure out who you are. But I'm saying all this to say that you're an Israelite, brother, from the tribe of Judah. You know what I'm saying? This applies to you, and all these curses are on us because we didn't listen the first time. So let me ask you a question. If we got put in this situation because we didn't listen, how do we get out?
That's
we
right.
listen, right? It's point blank. You know what I'm saying? Keep the commandments. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I know you see a lot of brothers got these fringes, you know what I'm saying, on their clothes. That's a commandment. How your dietary? Like, what you eat?
I eat fruits, vegetables. I stay with proteins. I'm working out.
Yeah. What about pork, shrimp, crab, or lobster?
I don't eat pork. I don't eat seafood.
All praises to the Most High. See, like,
Can't eat none
you
of
know
that
what I'm
food.
saying? Can't eat none of
Oh,
that.
no, that ain't why I walked
No, good. I'm just telling you, though, for sure. Just while you eat.
Leviticus 11. You mean Leviticus 11? Right, because it's certain things that we're supposed to eat, certain things we're not. But you say you don't do it. But I'm just going to show you just for edification, say that these are things that the Most High said that we're not supposed to be eating. Pig, which is a big problem that our people have for some reason. They can't let go of pork. You know what I'm saying? Seafood, which I wouldn't even understand why you would want to eat seafood, especially shellfish. You know what I'm saying? The only things out the word you're supposed to eat is, you know, it's supposed to have fins and scales. Feel me? Bring that out. Start at 7.
Okay. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verses 7. And the swine,
The swine is just pig. It's a pig.
though he divided the hoof, and be cloven-footed, yet he cheweth not the cud, he is unclean to you.
So that pork is unclean. Keep going.
Of their flesh shall ye not eat, and their carcass shall ye not touch.
Even they dead bodies, we're not supposed to touch them. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
They are unclean to you.
Now, it's going to tell you about the waters. What you're supposed to eat out the waters.
These shall you eat of all that are in the waters. Whatsoever hath fins and scales in the waters.
That's it. Nothing else. Sea moss, none of that. Just fins and scales. That's all you need out the waters. Fish. Right?
In the seas and in the rivers, them shall ye eat. And all that have not fins and scales in the seas and in the rivers, of all that move in the waters, and of any living thing which is in the waters, they shall be an abomination unto you.
Abomination. You know what I'm saying? Now, you got to understand that the Most High has a judgment set on people that's eating these things. You know what I'm saying? It's not pretty. You feel me? You got the Isaiah 6, 15. You know what I'm saying? People gonna die for eating certain foods, especially of our people. You know what I'm saying? Especially for our people, because he's telling we are separate and chosen people. Did we even bring y'all 76? Matter of fact, give me 76 real fast.
Okay.
Yeah,
Leviticus.
give me 76.
Okay.
This is how God feels about you. You know what I'm saying? I was getting a little ahead of myself. You feel me?
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 7, verses 6.
Yup.
Every male among the priests.
No, Deuteronomy.
Deuteronomy, okay.
Deuteronomy 7:6.
Right? At the end of the day, brother, this is how the Most High is going to tell you how he feels about you. You know what I'm saying? You're Israel. You're a chosen seed. You chosen to the Most High. He chose us. You feel me? And because he chose us, he have us live a certain way. To have us separated. You feel me?
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verses 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
So holy. Holy just means separated. You know what I'm saying? Separate people. Right?
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself,
You separated, you holy, you special.
above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
We equal to.
Above all people that are upon the face of the
You know
earth.
what I'm saying? The Most High said he regards us above any other nation of people on this planet. You feel me? Now let me ask you a question. How you feel about that?
I know it's a lot to take in right now.
Take in, you know what I'm saying?
I definitely heard some of the stuff that y'all just talked about.
Yeah, for sure, man. Like, you understand that this Bible is your history book. This is your history. These are your people that it speaks about. You feel me? And the chosen people within it are your people. You feel me?
Right here, the 12 tribes of Israel. Just,
Exactly.
Just to give you a little bit. So right here, it's our biblical nationalities on each name. The top is what our name go back to in the Bible, and what they call us today is under it. So like you said, your dad is so-called black man, you'll be from the tribe of Judah. You're a real Jew. That's where the word Jew comes from. But they call us so-called African Americans today. You know what I mean? Just like Mexicans, they go back to the tribe of Issachar, but them our people. We're one nation broken up into 12 tribes. Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, Jamaicans, everybody, we're all on here. Our spiritual name, our God-given names is up top, and what they call us is in parentheses today. I mean, our slave name.
That all apply to you, brother. That's relative to you. You know what I'm saying? That's something that you can take to heart. You know what I'm saying? Think about if you saw your grandma or granddad going through slavery, being able to see them go through slavery, being in them fields and everything, you know what I'm saying? Like, imagine how that would make you feel. You feel me? Like, we can't see it today and with our own eyes, but you gotta understand, like, put yourself in that perspective. You know what I'm saying? You see your people in this depraved state like that. It's like, seeing your people in the depraved state. And even our children. You know what I'm saying? They didn't even care about, they were using our kids as alligator bait. You know what I'm saying?
It's a real postcard.
That's a real postcard.
that they used
Feel
to
me?
send to our people from down south. You imagine you got any kids or anything like that, nieces or nephews or anything like that? Can you imagine them trying to take one of your beautiful nieces or nephews and trying to throw them? Think about how hurtful and painful that is. Somebody has to pay for this, bro.
Somebody got to pay.
They got to pay for this. And it's in the Bible that they got to pay for it. We still going to show you how great they are, but we're going to show you what's coming to them for all these atrocities as well, too. I'm going to let my brother, I just want to say that piece. But yeah.
But again, bro, you are a chosen individual. You feel me? You from a chosen nation. You know what I'm saying? You got to wear that on your sleeve. You know what I'm saying? And the way you separate yourself is keeping these commandments. The commandments ain't hard. You feel me? You got feast days. You got certain things you're supposed to wear. Again, these are easy. You feel me? Go ahead. Oh, go ahead.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 15. I'm going to start at verse 37.
And he's telling you what to wear on your clothes.
This is royal gear.
Royal apparel.
Like either on the shirt like that he got, or on our belt loops like this. You know what I mean? Either way, he got the shirt on. Other brothers got tassels on. They brothers pretty much the same thing. But this is the book of Numbers, chapter 15. I'm gonna start at verse 37. And the Lord spoke unto Moses, saying, "Speak unto the children of Israel, and bid them that they make fringes in the borders of their garments throughout their generations, and that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue. And it shall be unto you for a fringe, that you may look upon it, and remember all the commandments of the Lord, and do them, that ye seek not after your own heart and your own eyes, after which ye used to go a whoring."